Hello, everybody. Hi, my name is Eve. This is Eve's Creations Paint Party. It's Friday night. What? We're doing sunset swing or sunrise swing or whatever swing. Lots of sun and a swing. We got to give props to you-know-who because he's doing his dance. And, you never know when he's going to chime in. And he likes all you guys. So here you go. Yes? Oh, goodness gracious. That was a big one, Butters. You saying hi to all your friends? I know you have me trained. You're like, Ma, just give me the treat. Gosh darn it. Just give me the treat, Ma. I want the treat. There you go. Bye. See you later. Have fun. All right. I'm just going to walk over here, show you my handy-dandy table. Same colors every single time. Red, black, blue, yellow, and white. The weapons this evening, we have Big Boy. He is a 1-inch flat. We've got Fluffy in the house. There's your Fluffy. All right. We've got Tiny, small round for details. We have Mini-Me, small shader to color things in. Mr. Nifty. There he is. Mr. Nifty's here. There he is. When you clean your brushes, you're going to swirl. You're going to tap. You're going to dab on your paper towel. You want your bristles to be wet, but not dripping. So, say hello if you're painting with me tonight. I'm a little early. Let me flip this around here. I'm a little early, right? I'm early. Let me put you guys in your handy-dandy holder as everybody's filtering in here. I'll do roll call in a minute. Okay, so I am working on a 16 by 20 canvas. It is a 20 across, a 16 up and down. And if you're working on something different, as long as you're in the general area of the canvas that I am in, you will be fine. You will be fine. All right. So, if you ever have any questions for me, that is fine. We have, let's see. I have roll call all ready for you guys. You guys are slacking tonight. Hey, Janice, how you doing? April is here. Hi, April. There we go. Boom. So all of my videos are kid friendly, so I'm going to try to watch this thing. But anyway, I'm going to try to watch this thing. If you guys could watch your comments, that would be awesome. Excuse me. Stars is enabled, a way to give support. They're a penny each, okay? I also take PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. I believe the PayPal link is going to flash up here and there. I will post the Venmo and Cash App link. If you want to send support, you could always go through my website, evesartistry.com. There's a button there that says support, and that's how you do that. Also, you can go into Linked, and you can access my YouTube, you can access my Instagram, my TikTok, like my Etsy, like everything you can access right through the button Linked. Also, if you want to get your brush sets, since it's the same brushes ever since I've been doing this, and there's 300 videos using those brushes, if you'd like to get the brush sets, that's under merchandise. You want your painting shirt of all the awesome kooky sayings I say, that is under merchandise. If you want the painting kit that has everything in it that I use, the paint, the palette, the all of it, that's under merchandise as well. Alright, did I do it all, guys? Did I cover it all? Did I get it all in there? Did I forget something? Hey, Debbie, how you doing, sweetheart? Did I forget something? Tina, my OG, is in the house. Hey, Tina, your hubby stopped by last night. Let's see. We've got Lynn's in the house. What's up, Lynn? You're not painting tonight, stopping by to say hi. All right, sounds good, Lynn. I appreciate that. And so you need positivity. Positivity. There you go, Lynn. There you go. Hey, Marcia, how you doing, sweetheart? Did you get blown back with all that positivity, Lynn? Sending you positivity. Kimberly's here. What's up, Kimberly? How are you doing, sweetie? I'm writing it all down. because I can't remember a darn thing anymore. Bonnie is here. Bonnie coming in with stars. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. Always, always, always. Joan is here. And if you guys send support of $5 or more, direct message me your address through Facebook. And the feral on... What, hon? The ferret on my small... What? Just glue it back on. Crazy glue it back on. You put the crazy glue on the tip of the staff and a little bit on the inner rim of the ferrule. Put it back on, straighten it out, secure it, good to go. Also, if you have them in the water too long and it's above the ferrule line, that's going to cause you problems. You're welcome, Lynn. No worries, no worries. All good. All right, I think I got everybody so far. So, yeah, because that tends to happen. That's going to happen with any brushes. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Sounds good to me, Tina. My birthday's this month, too. It's my birthday month. I'm getting older. Oh, it broke? It broke. That's odd. Direct message me, hon. Hey, Lisa, how you doing, sweetheart? Welcome, welcome. Everybody give Lisa a warm Eve's Creations family. Welcome. Yeah, that's weird. Direct message me. Send me a picture. Let me see what happened. Okay? And I might have one laying around, so I'll replace it. Because that's what I do. I stand by my products. And if you have an issue with them, you message me, and we're going to figure stuff out. It's your birthday month, too. Yeah, right? We might as well. You were abusing it? Well, then it's your own dang fault. Your birthday's Tuesday. Happy. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tina. Happy birthday to you. 100 lat, 100 lat, nie żyje nam. 100 lat, 100 lat, nie żyje nam. Nesta nas, nie żyje nam. Kimberly, Lynn, Tina, myself, nie żyje nam. Hey, Darlene, how are you doing, sweetheart? Alright, I'll talk to you guys all night long and get nothing done. And then my video is going to be 8 hours long. Hey, Joanne. Creeping. You're creeping? Alright. Creepers are more than welcome. Alright, let's do this. And I got a surprise for you guys. Oh, yeah. It's the almighty blank canvas. But we're going to hit it with our almighty brushes. Yes, we are. We're going to hit it with our almighty brushes. We'll lower the music a little bit here. I feel like I'm shouting. I'm shouting! Hey, hi, Ann. How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome, welcome, man. Okay, so we need Big Boy. Big Boy is in the house. It's the almighty blank canvas. We're going to hit it with our almighty brushes. And I'm going to grab a yellow. And some white. Right? And you missed him already, Lynn. You missed him. You missed him. He's already did his treat and everything, and he eats it too darn fast, and then he's looking for more, and then he's bothering me, and then he's SOL because he ain't getting any more because I don't want him to get a bellyache. And because the treat I give him, that's his dental stick. He's supposed to chew on that probably for a good 10 minutes. He literally chews on it for 5 seconds. Can I name off the brushes again? Absolutely, Janice. We've got Big Boy. He's a 1-inch flat. Alright, we have a large fluffy. We have a mini me, which is a small shader. And we have tiny, which is a small round. And we have Mr. Nifty, which is a small brush for details. Hey, Sam, how you doing, sweetheart? What's going on? Okay, so we're just doing yellow and white. Yellow and white all around the center of the canvas. And again, you want to make your yellow bigger than what you actually want it in your picture. So a lot of people like this one. You guys like the swing and the sun and the trees and the shadows and all that good stuff. Lots to show you. Right, Lynn? I'm telling you, it's supposed to last like 15 minutes, and it's like, no. So it's his own fault. And now I'm just putting it here and there up top, not filling it in completely. I'm just making it bigger than what I want it because yellow gets chewed up really, really, really fast. And then, so down here, I'm going to grab blue now. So I'm going to grab blue with the yellow. Okay. And we're going to fill in all down here. All right, we're going to fill in all down here. The more you swipe, the more blended it's going to get. I'm going to grab some more yellow. I want it to be lighter. Okay. And we're not worrying about this line right here because we're going to put bushes and stuff. So we're not stressing that line. And you want it to be below halfway. You want it to be below halfway. Just a smidge below halfway. And like I said, we're not stressing this line. We're not stressing it. And this is going to be opposite. Usually I tell you guys to make your horizon darker. Like I just did it opposite just now. I actually want to do it the other way around. Since the light source is coming from the back, we want this to be lighter and this darker. And I'm so used to doing it the other way. Yeah, anyway. I'll fix it. No worries. I got it. I'm so used to making this darker up here. But you actually want it darker on the bottom and lighter up top. My bad. I'm so used to doing it the other way that I automatically did it the other way. But that's okay. I know things. I know things, so I could fix it. I know some stuffs. I know some stuff, so I can fix it. Now, we're not going too dark, right? This is all coming out darker than what I wanted it to. So I am going to swirl, tap, dab all the blue out of my brush, and I'm going to hit this with straight up yellow. That's what I'm going to do. So, swirl, tap, dabbing. The more you swirl, the cleaner it gets. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to grab, I need more yellow because that yellow has blue in it, and I want just yellow. So, now I'm going to take yellow now, and I'm going to start back here, and I am going to lighten this all up. I'm going to lighten this all up. Okay, and you just swipe from one side to the other to get rid of those brush strokes. That's all. That's all. So I want this to be lighter because it's supposed to look like the sun is hitting it. So we're going to add just yellow to it now. Just yellow, and stick and move. Right? Do a few swipes to get rid of those brush strokes, and then leave it alone. Because if you don't leave it alone, you're going to blend it right into the green. You're going to blend it right into the green. So leave it alone. My canvas is showing. There we go. Alright. So, we're going to let that dry, and we'll mess with it later. So, let's see. I made coffee. I have to go grab it. You guys can catch up mustard for a second. We got to put, I want to show you how to put blue in the sky without having it turn green on you. So, we're going to do that. But we got to give this a second to dry. Right, guys? Make sure you're doing nice thin layers, nice thin coats. Don't turn around and goopy-gobby this whole background, because then you're going to be out of luck. You're going to be out of luck when it comes down to adding to it. And we have to do some yellow. You know how I like to roll with the yellow? And glaze over the top of everything to make it even more rich. So you're going to be in trouble if this part's all thick and goopy. Cheers, everybody. So those of you following my make-em-ups journey, I went with sparkly browns because we were doing woods tonight. So I got the sparkles going on. Don't ask me. I got like the emo hair. So that's what we're doing. This is what happens when you can't afford a barber and you cut your own bangs. You guys seen this a million times already. I'm not showing you nothing you haven't seen already. Those of you who've been here and dealt with my bang chopping not so good skills. Thank you, darling. Oh, that sounds nice, Sam. That sounds nice. Okay, so as this is drying, we're going to turn around, and I'm swirl tap dabbing big boy. I'm getting all the yellow out of them. You got to make sure this is dry, and we're going to grab white paint, and in the areas you want the blue, which is up here, you're going to put the white paint. So what that does is it's going to block the yellow. Just swipe it on there. If your sky is still wet and yellow's coming through, you got to wait. You went too high on the horizon, huh? You'll still be fine. I mean, unless you went like all the way up here, which that would still be fine too. It's alright if you want to you know, the more you play with it, April, the more you play with it. I told you don't worry about that line. We're covering it. We're covering it. I said don't worry about that. See, now I'm putting white where I don't want it. I'm not putting blue all the way down here. You're distracting me, woman. You just need to put these white areas where you're going to have the blue, which is on the top of the canvas. The bottom is all yellow. I got distracted by April and her high trees. So I'm going to put more yellow on this. Oh, I was distracted. I don't want that blue. Oh my goodness. Whew, what's that? Like 2 things I screwed up so far? See, guys? Screw ups are going to happen. And it's okay if they do. It's okay if they do. In fact, it's better if they do. Because that's how we learn. That's how we learn. If we never screwed anything up, we would have never learned anything. Oh, I didn't give you guys your jolt, right? You guys ready for the jolt? Here it comes. There it is. Did you feel it? Did you feel it? I know you felt it. I know you felt it. Alright. So, now that I have all the yellow back out of my brush and I have the white blocking off my yellow, I'm going to grab blue and white. Okay, I'm going to grab blue and white. I'm going to do a little dab on my canvas here because I only have so much area. You are the troublemaker, April. You are. And where you put your white areas, you're going to sweep in the blue. Right? Now, if your yellow is still wet, it's going to turn green on you. So, if you don't wait it out, and make sure that the yellow is dry, you're going to get green. That's all there is to it. So, just letting you know. You are you're always the troublemaker. Alright, and I'm holding my brush sideways and I'm just doing horizontal strokes. horizontal strokes, and since I don't have much time to let the blending happen on the canvas, I'm pre-making my color. You see, nature is always different, so a screw up is a natural difference. Yep, I can agree with that, if I understood it correctly. A screw up is a natural difference. Right, so if you're doing a landscape and you screw something up, that's okay. It's going to make it more natural because it's going to be different. Am I getting that right, Joanne? Am I understanding what you wrote just now, or am I confuzzling that all up? Because I could be confuzzling that all up, not gonna lie. Yeah, and I got some green in mine. It doesn't really bother me, though. It doesn't bother me that there is some green in mine. And we're not going to see most of this. Most of this is going to be smushes with trees. Yeah, nature is never the same, right? Oh, yeah, okay, cool. I got that right. I read what you wrote, and I scrambled it all up in my head. So I was like, am I getting that right? Very true. Very true. Yeah, April, the more you play with it, the bigger it's going to get. So stop playing with that horizon. I told you not to worry about it. We're smushing. We're smushing! Non-copyright music. It's my jam. It's my jam. Okay, so got my coffee, got our roll call, got everything all situated now. You got me? That's good. That's good. I'm glad you got me. Because I didn't even get myself. I didn't even get myself. So, stars is enabled, guys. Don't forget about the stars. If you don't like doing the stars, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. I know, I need this coffee like I need a hole in the head. Alright, I'm Swirl Tap Dabbing Big Boy. I gotta get all the blue out of them. I gotta get all the blue. You did your canvas the opposite, turn it over. If you did the green up here and the yellow down there, just turn your canvas around. Just churn it around, baby. Churn around every little da-da-da-da-da-da. I can't remember song lyrics. Oh, you did it straight up and down. That's still fine, hun. That's still fine. You can totally do this painting like that. When you put your when we go to do so with it straight up and down, right? You're saying you have your canvas this way. This, you're going to cut it here. So this tree and this tree, you're going to put on the edges of your canvas. So see what's in view right now? Screenshot that, because that's what yours is going to look like, being straight up and down. Okay? So it's all good. It's all good, hon. Yep, that's what you want to do. You just want to put your trees. So I got a surprise for you guys. Friday was supposed to be the waves, and I changed. Oh, you're welcome. No worries, hon. All right. So I'm Swirl Tap Dabbing Big Boy and getting all the blue. I'm grabbing clean yellow, and you know what we're gonna do. You know what we're going to do. We're going to go over all the yellow areas with the clean yellow to make it really bright and bold. Really bright and bold. So we're going to do all the yellow areas in the sky first. Okay? And just go around your blue areas, that's all. Alright, so we're going to do all these yellow, nice and golden, and all that pretty yellow. And you know, yellow, believe it or not, guys, here's a little tidbit for you that you probably didn't know. Yellow is my least favorite color. Did you know that? Yellow is my least favorite color. I am not a fan of it. That was yellow karma just now. Yellow's like, you don't like me? Fine. I'm going to go all over your floor. I just dropped this full of yellow paint onto the floor. Guess what's all over my floor? Yep, I just got hit by the color karma police. Oh my goodness gracious. Gosh darn it, yellow. Now I'm going to have butter's hairs in my water. Oh, goodness. All right. All right, yellow, fine. You're still my friend, okay? Stop making a mess. All right, swirl tap dab my brush because it had floor on it, and now I'm going to go into my green, and we're going to swipe the yellow into the green. And you're just going to go back and forth across the whole thing so you don't get any brush strokes. Okay, so you don't get any brush strokes. And you don't have, see how I left like dark right there? That's fine. You don't have to fill this all in solid, brighter yellow. Okay, you can leave darker areas. Hey, Nancy, how you doing, sweetheart? You can leave darker areas. All right, so we're going to sweep that yellow in. And I want to put some, find my center, and I want to put some right here in the middle on the bottom. Okay, I want to put some in the middle on the bottom. Right there. Hey, Nancy, what's going on, sweetheart? How you doing? Alright, so, now, we gotta make brown. We gotta make a brown. Yeah, we're making brown. And I need, wow, I'm using all my yellow paint. Yes, Sam, Nancy is in the corner, that is for sure. She is in the corner. Look at you paying attention, Sam. Boy, you're good. You're good. You pay better attention than I do. Hi, Nancy. Get in the corner, you're late. Alright, you know how I make brown. Alright, we're doing red. We're doing yellow. We're doing some white. I'm making my peach color. Okay, I'm making my peach color. This is my process for brown. Alright, once I have my peach color, I'm going to add some blue to it. And let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. If it's looking too purple, mine's looking too purple. I gotta add more yellow. I gotta add more yellow to mine. Grabbing all the yellow. Alright. Mixing this all up. Mixy, 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 mixy. Alright, so mine's brown now, but I want it to be a darker brown. So I'm going to add some black to it. I want it to be a darker brown because it's the back of the trees, which is a shadow. So there we go. Okay? And I got a lot of paint on this brush, like a ton of paint. So I'm going to try and attempt to smash that all out of my brush. Right, then I want to wipe my brush on my paper. It's all good, Nancy. I'm going to wipe my brush on my paper towel. I'm going to give a little wiggle do. So I want my bristles to be cut you razor sharp. Alright, guys? And I'm going to put that towel away so I don't wind up using it to clean my brushes and get brown all over my brush. So many things, right, that I just had to do just to paint trees, right? So sometimes it's not your painting skill. Sometimes you're missing a step of doing something. Alright, I'm going to grab that brown paint. Just the tip, a big boy. Just the tip, ladies. Come on. Come on now. I'm going to hold my brush like this, and I'm going to drop in my trees. And when I get closer to where the grass is, I'm just going to press a little harder to make the trunk thicker. Alright, so we're going to drop in our trees. You could probably get about 1 or 2 trees, putting the paint on the tip. Every time I leave, I'm grabbing more paint and I'm wiping my brush so the end stays chiseled. Alright guys? Right? See, look, see what I almost did? Look at that. Look at that. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. You always got to look at your brush, see what's going on. Because if you got goopy gobbies on your brush, guess what? You're going to get goopy gobbies on your painting. That's what's going to happen. And just let it drop. Faster you go, straighter they're going to be. So just let it drop. Nice light touch. Slide. Press a little harder as you get to the bottom. Easy peasy. Right? Now I'm going to take out Tiny. Tiny is a small round. We're going to take out Tiny and we're going to wiggle do some branches. We're going to wiggle do some branches. Right? Just here and there. Okay, just here and there. And it's your trees. You can have as many branches as you want. Or you can have none at all. It's completely up to you. It is completely up to you, your world, your trees. You can have it any way you want. Any way you want. And as I have this on my brush, I'm going to go in and I'm going to fill in these trees darker using the smaller brush. Okay. If I got any goopy gobs, I'm softening the goopy gobs out, right? Okay, and wiggle do this way. Can you guys believe that it's like the middle of August, the middle of July already? Like cereal. Like what happened to the year already? What happened? All right, so. Now I'm gonna swirl tap that big boy. I'm gonna get him razor sharp again. We're gonna grab a little bit of black with that brown. Right? Nice sharp edge, cut you like a knife. And you wanna do all your shadows at an angle. Alright? All your shadows at an angle. So, I'm going to find my tree that's in the middle where the sun is coming directly, and that's going to be straight or just a slight angle. And then you make it more and more angled as you go towards the side of the canvas. Okay? And grabbing a little bit more black with my brown. I'm coming up behind you guys. I'm whispering in your ear. Oh, yeah. Okay, and so you just make your angles more and more as you go towards the side of the canvas. Okay, and you want these to be the same thickness as your tree. Alright, you want them to be the same thickness as your tree. So I am literally starting on my tree. Get the thickness down, and then I'm pulling it out. Look at you guys. Shadow experts. Boom. No, you can't what, Sam? You can't do what? Alright, let's do some roll call. I'll give you guys a chance to catch up mustard. We're going to do some roll call. Hey, fam, we got 100 stars so far. Woohoo! Stars are a penny, guys. Don't forget to hit the stars if you were planning on hitting the stars. You haven't even made your brown yet. What are you doing? Ketchup mustard time for Tina B. Don't forget Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, all that good stuff, guys. Alright, we got Janice, April, Tina, Debbie, Lynn, Marcia, Kimberly, Bonnie, Joan, Nancy, Sam, Ann, Joanne, Darlene, and Lisa in the house. Thank you, Joan. I appreciate that. You're awesome. Oh, and thank you, Joan, for all of your likes on all of my posts. I really do appreciate that, guys. Like the post, share the post. That helps me so much. So make sure you're hitting the like button. If you're watching something, hit that little heart next to it, because that tells Facebook I'm awesome, and that's going to bring in more family members. So, just saying, guys. Thank you, Joan. Appreciate it. Just saying. Alright, I got pictures to show you that are on my Etsy. Alright, so while we're waiting for Tina B, we're going to start smushing next, so we'll give Tina B a minute here. I want to show you 3 paintings that are on my Etsy. Some of you have seen them before. My Etsy is Eve's Creations Art, and you can buy these off of my Etsy. It's a little Eve commercial. We're doing a little Eve commercial here, giving you guys some ketchup mustard time. I'm looking for my Etsy link. Here it is. Okay, there's the link to my Etsy. So, Chicks on the Loose is available. You guys remember this one? This is, okay, this one is, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that, and you're so sweet. So, this is an old one. This is one I painted a while ago as a paint party. It's called Chicks on the Loose. So, this one's available for you guys. Right? And then we had, see, they're on the loose. They're escaping. You got the sunflowers and the lilies. Okay? And I also have on my Etsy, I know it's not Halloween and I am not pushing it, but some of you out there, you might want, you like Chicks on the Loose, Sam? Alright, so the next one is Vamp. He's just really cool. And he's probably going to go quick once it does get around Halloween. So if you... Thank you, Joan. You have a rooster and hen that would go with it. Tina B, it's on YouTube. Chicks on the Loose. Go on YouTube. It's down, it's on the bottom. You got to scroll through all the videos. Or if you search chicks, it'll probably come up for you. This one's called Vamp. He's on Etsy right now. So as soon as it does become Halloween time, you never finished yours, you still have it. Well, there you go, Tina. Shows you how long Tina's been with me. Vamp, yeah. So he's really cool. My favorite part is the castle. There's lots and lots of details. The lines are very sharp. I don't know how I stayed in my lines so gosh darn good, but I did. Blah, blah, blah. I want to suck your blood. Blah, 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 blah. And there is the cool bats. So, blah, blah, blah. Exactly. So he's available. Eve's Creations Art. And his name is Vamp. And the last one I'm going to show you, I think I showed you this too. But if not, the last one I'm going to show you is Misty Falls. So this one is Misty Falls. That's available on Eve's Creations Art on Etsy. Okay, so it has all the waterfalls. It has the bright green areas. We have our rocks with the water crashing. So lots of cool little details in this painting. I'll probably never paint anything like this ever again. So it's definitely an Eve's original. And that's also available on Etsy. Okay? So you guys keep painting. You could get here. You can get up to this level. Alright. Okay? And now we're going to swirl, tap, dab, Fluffy, and we're going to smush. We're smushing, baby! We're smushing! Alright, so you're going to do light smushes. We need green, so I'm going to grab yellow and blue. I'm not going to add any white. I'm not going to add any white to it. Usually I add white. We're not adding white. We want this to be somewhat see-through, because this is greenery getting, and thank you, Joanne. Can I explain the shadow again? Yeah, so you're going to take Big Boy, just like you did your tree. You're going to follow down your tree. The trees in the center have hardly any angle. So you're going to follow down your tree to make sure it's the same thickness. And so this is straight, and then as you work your way out, pulling Big Boy along with the edge, you're going to do more and more of an angle as you go further out on the sides of the canvas. Right? I smashed all this green and the Fluffy. You like that one, Joanne? That one's pretty, right? And I'm going to lightly tap. Okay? Right? And I'm going to grab some more. Okay. And I added more blue to this one because I want to add darker areas, because there's going to be shadows with the sun filtering through this. So I'm going to add some darker areas. All right, grabbing some more. Grabbing some more blue. Very much so. Ah, thanks, Joanne. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a pretty one. That is for sure. And I don't usually paint like that. It's very soft. Physically, I'm soft, but my painting style isn't soft. Yeah. So those kind of paintings are far and few in between. I did paint another soft one. This one's not available yet, but I'll show it to you. This is another one I did that was soft. That one's not available yet. There's a few final touches I need to add to it, and then it'll be available. You like that one too, Joanne? Yeah, that one came out pretty cool too. Alright, now I'm going to grab blue just on the tippity tips, and I'm going to add some darker moments. Here, there, not everywhere. Okay. Here, there, not everywhere. Okay, and I'm just wiping blue like this, so it's just on the tippity tips of my brush. All right, cool beans, cool beans. It's, you know what time it is? It's tree time. Oh yeah, we're gonna be adding our big old trees into this now. Oh, forgot something. You want to smush the, you want to put smushies on the bottom here. While you have that green on your fluffy, you're just going to smush, you're going to just smush along the grassy area here. And you want to put darker towards the bottom. So I'm putting darker in. Alright, I'm putting all my darker in towards the bottom here. Right, now I'm just using the paint that's on the canvas to put these little higher moments in. Okay, I didn't grab any more paint. I'm just bringing these up so this is all soft, that's getting hit by the sunlight. Okay, that's how you do that. Very little paint. I didn't grab any more paint. I'm just using what's on here to put these softer moments in, because they're getting hit by the sunlight that's on top. Then I'm going to wipe my brush off, and I'm going to grab just yellow. And the ones in the middle, I'm going to blast with yellow. Okay, so the ones on top and the ones in the middle, I'm going to blast with yellow. Okay. And then right where the trees are, you're going to tap in dark areas. There's a tree shadow is on those bushes. Okay, so right where the trees are, you want to tap in darker. And try to keep it the width of the tree. Alright, I'm going to wipe off my brush. Wipe off my brush, and I'm just going to tap that out a little bit. No paint on my brush, I'm just tapping this out to soften it. where I put the shadow for the tree, I'm just tapping to soften it, that's all. Okay. Alright, now it's big old tree time. Woo, alright. Alright. Okay, so you want to find your center. Let's find our center. And you want to go that way and that way. Alright, so I'm going to grab some black with my brown. Let's start up here. Whoop! Start up here. Straight onto the canvas. Pull. Push. Alright, so we got a big old tree right here. Right, and we need one on the other side. Okay, you're going to turn your brush this way, put your shadow in. So if this is where the center is, you're going to do your angle as it's going to the center. Okay, so you're going to put your shadow in there. And you're going to put your shadow, here's the center. Put your shadow in here. Right? Make sure Big Boy has a nice crisp edge. We want to put the branch in. I'm using the 1-inch flat and Big Boy to put the tree trunks in, and I'm using my brush I call Fluffy. He's a stiff bristled beat up brush. Looks like that. Okay, now I want my swing to be here, so I need a branch for the swing. So I'm gonna, boy, that tree is leaning. Well, that's nature for you. Who was saying how there's mistakes in nature? Look how crooked that tree is. I'm going to follow along the trunk. I'm going to churn my brush, and I'm going to bring this across. So my swing has something to sit on here. On my crooked tree. That tree be crooked. Alright, now I'm going to make the trunk thicker, since I have a big old branch. I'm going to wipe my brush off, and now I just want to add more branches to it. So the branches, you just make sure you have a nice fine edge on your brush, razor sharp, and you follow along your trunk, and then you just turn your brush to pull a branch out. And if you wind up with a really thick one, you follow it backwards and make this thicker, this thicker, this thicker, and this thicker. And if you're making your tree thicker, make sure the shadow matches up with the thickness of your tree. And with brown, you have to put it on and leave it alone. Because if you keep messing with it, it's just going to lift right off the canvas. I don't know why brown does that, but it does. I forgot to do a screenshot. Can I put my painting up again? Sure. Alright, I'm going to wipe off Big Boy. I'm going to put him in my water. And Joan needs the original. She needs the original so she can see where she's going. There you go, Joan. And if any of you are new to me and you want a little more direction on how to do trees on my YouTube channel, okay, links on the event page. There's links everywhere for my YouTube channel. I have a video, How to Trees. It's all the way on the bottom. I did it a long time ago. So if you want if you need a little bit more specific instruction, because I'm going through the trees kind of quick, you can find it there. How to Trees on YouTube. So guys, if you go to my YouTube, make sure you Nancy's out of the corner now. All right, Sam. If you go to my YouTube, guys, hit the subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. So check that out. Stars is enabled. Support on my website. You can also access my YouTube through www.evesartistry.com. And you're using a lot of spit and fingers tonight. That's what spit's for. There's a button. It says linked. You can go there, and it'll bring you to everything you are. If you want my brush sets, that's where you get the fluffies from. Big Boy, Tiny, Mini-Me. The full set, Mr. Nifty's, that's under merchandise. So you can have the exact same thing I'm using. The shirts, April, Tina, Joan, like so many people on here have ordered stuff from me. So if you're curious, you have any questions, ask my OGs. They've gotten my stuff before, so you can hear it from them. Hi! Did you get it, Joan? Did you get it, doll? I love this because technology is not my friend either, so I can just picture you guys like trying to hit all these buttons and figure things out and everything else, and I'm like right there with you. So alright, I'm going to take that as a yes. Okay, so we're going to smush. We're going to smush, baby. So I'm bringing out large fluffy, and you guys can decide what colors you want your trees to be and all that good stuff. But since some of this is still wet, awesome. Everything is super cool, super good. Just don't abuse them. Robert must have got you mad. Oh my goodness. It's up to you what color you want to make your trees. But we're going to do the fluffies on the bottom first here, which are green. So I'm grabbing my yellow and blue again. Again, no white this time, just yellow and blue. And we're going to fluff down at the base of the tree here. Okay, and then I'm going to grab just blue, and where the tree shadow is, I'm going to make that darker. Okay, and on the bottom of the bush, we're going to make that darker. Okay. Same on other side. Same on the other side. Same on the other side. Okay, just smushing. I'm just smushing yellow and blue. That's all I'm doing. We're just smushing yellow and blue. Right? And I'm covering up where those tree ends, like these shadows for the trees. You want to bring this smushing so you cover up the tops of them where they end. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you're covering up those tops. Right, and where my tree shadow is, I'm going to grab more blue. Put the shadow in. Right, I'm going to wipe off my brush. You can't abuse Robert, right? And I'm just going to tap, no paint on my brush, and just lightly tapping to soften this out. Right, then I'm going to grab just yellow, and right here in the middle, I'm going to put bright yellow. Right, stick and move, because otherwise it's going to blend right out. I'm going to put bright yellow right in the center here. So I'm grabbing just yellow and I'm tapping that on. And if you notice, I'm sticking and moving. Right, and then I'm just going to grab a little bit of blue just to put some shadow moments in. Here, there, not everywhere. Here, there, not everywhere. Alright. Now, you got to decide what color you want your trees to be. You're going to smush that color with white first. I'm not going to show you both trees because you guys, if you do it for the one tree, you do it for the other. So this tree is going to be pink, so I'm going to grab white and I'm going to grab red. And you're just going to tap in. You're going to tap in your color, right? So whatever color you're making your tree. Notice I'm not following a branch. I'm just putting these smushes in. I'm not following a branch, right? Where the swing branch is, I'm going to put some on the end here. Okay. Maybe put some like over here. Right? Then you're going to let this dry. Alright, so I'm just going to do some smushes and then I'm going to let it dry. While it's drying, I'm going to grab Mr. Nifty and brown and black paint. And you use your Mr. Nifty to add smaller pieces in. Close up. And you got to make sure your paint's not goopy-gobby. It has to be nice and loose and thin. If it's goopy-gobby, you won't be able to do these smaller details. So if you need to add a little water to it or something, you add a little water to it. Okay? And you also feed these pieces throughout your smushing. Okay, because it's going to give your tree more depth. Right? Just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You feed it throughout your smushing, right? Follow it through your smushing. Leave some smush areas. And when you go and do your other layers of smush, you clean up these edges. And when you do this, you're going to be adding depth to your tree. Because it automatically puts the foliage back. Alright? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay? And you're going to do that on both trees. Right? And then I'll show you the smushing to finish out the tree. So, the next thing we have is our swing. It's up to you how you want to do your swing lines, the strings for the swing. You could also use a Sharpie. If you want to use a Sharpie and a straight edge, if you're not too good with thin straight lines, you can do that. You can use your smaller brushes. We're going to use Big Boy. So I'm going to swirl tap that Big Boy, the 1-inch flat. I'm going to do the wiggle on the paper towel to get my bristles nice and sharp. Okay, razor sharp. You want to make sure your black paint is nice and loose and thin. And guys, I don't know what you're putting on your swing. If you want me to show you something on how to make it, if you're doing a kitty or a dog or whatever, I can show you. Just ask me. I'm going to put my brush, I'm holding it in the middle, but hardly any pressure at all, just enough to hold it steady. You're going to line it up, and you're going to pull. Fast you pull, straighter it's going to be, and you don't want to use a lot of pressure, because if you use a lot of pressure, you're going to wind up coming out thick. Okay, and then I'm just going to swipe across. And I'm going to grab some brown. And I'm going to swipe across with some brown. Here, there, not everywhere. And then I'm going to take Nifty and put a dark ridge on it. And bring my strings into the middle of the board. Lift your brush up, come to the bottom, and put a little piece of string coming out the bottom. Okay, bring my string into the board. Lift my brush up, come out the bottom. Alright, so if you guys want, all we gotta do is the finishing fluffies on the tree, and we're gonna be all set tonight, guys. Stars is enabled. So if you found yourself entertained this evening, you want to hit that button. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, evesartistry.com, support button. Boom, right there. Because you guys keep the lights on. And that's no joke. That's for real. And I don't want to start charging. Don't want to start charging. I don't. Okay. Anyway, I have your surprises because you guys get first look, folks, being on my live. So, I showed you this painting, which I said was going to be next, but it's not going to be next. So this painting is now question. I'm going away the last weekend in July. I'm going up to Boston. A friend of mine treated me to concert tickets and a trip to Boston. So I'm being treated, and I'm going up, and I'm not coming home until Saturday. Do you guys want a live video on Sunday? Or should I skip it and we'll just make it 3 weeks from now? So either type in skip it or type in Sunday. Alright? Everybody pay attention. Are you paying attention out there? I need you to answer a question. Type in skip it or type in Sunday. It would be Sunday. Let me look at the calendar. It would be Sunday. It would be Sunday the 30th. So the live would have to be Sunday the 30th. Alright, Janice says Sunday. Ann says skip it. Marcia says skip it. Sam is saying skip it. Alright, so you guys are telling me to skip it. Okay. Debbie's saying skip it. Okay. April's saying skip it. Okay, guys. So, in 3 weeks then, 3 weeks. Thank you. Appreciate that. I just wanted to know. I probably would be dog tired, but I would still do it. But I appreciate the skip it, so I'm not going to lie. In 3 weeks is going to be this one. Okay? In 3 weeks is going to be this one. Alright? I showed you this. I showed you that it was on the Etsy. You guys loved it. You wanted to have me teach it. So that's going to be in 3 weeks then. Alright, guys? This was supposed to be the Friday coming up, but thank you, Janice. Roll call: Janice, April, Tina, Debbie, Lynn, Marcia, Kimberly, Bonnie, Joan, Lisa, Darlene, Joanne, Ann, Sam, and Nancy. What? So next Friday, the one I showed you. You guys haven't seen this one yet, though. I got a surprise. The Waves was supposed to be next Friday. That's going to be in 3 weeks. I looked at the calendar. Next Friday is the Friday before Christmas in July. It's the Friday after Tina's birthday, and it's the Friday before my birthday. So, we're doing a Christmas in July painting, and I have it right here. I love the suspense, the drama, the suspense. Killing yous. I'm such a brat. Alright, so, since it's going to be Christmas in July, you ready? You ready? You get a little sneak peek? This is going to be next Friday. This is where you go, ooh, that's awesome, Eve. That's absolutely amazing. So, I'm going to show you how to do the lights in the trees. I'm going to show you how to do our snowmen with the glow from the lights and the shading. If you're not so good with shading, look up 3D objects on my YouTube. because I do spheres on how to shade and highlight spheres. So if you want to get ready, you can check that out. All right, guys. So thank you, Sam. Thank you, Marcia. Hallmark moment. My birthday is July 25th. It falls on Tuesday. My birthday falls on Christmas in July. Thus the reason for my first name and middle name. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate that. So that's coming up next week. I will post the event page sometime this weekend so you guys can share like crazy little people you are. And that'll be ready to share this weekend. And that one sold right off the easel. So sometimes you got to jump on the paintings, guys. They're selling off the easels. Tina bought one right off my easel. Remember, Tina? Okay. Now that you have your first coat on and you weaved all your branches in and out of the tree, you're going to go in and grab your next coat. And I want it to be a little more red. I just grabbed the smallest amount of white with it. And where those edges are, you're going to tap in your second coat. Okay, to hide all of those edges from where you weaved your branches in and out. And then you want to add your second coat here, there, not everywhere. That's 2 days before your brother's birthday. See, there you go. July's a hot month. Okay, so you're going to put this in here, there, not everywhere. So, do you guys want to see anything to put on the swing? If you're putting something on the swing, you can easily Google cat silhouette. Hit images. Little girl silhouette. Hit images. And it'll show you how to do the silhouettes. And just break it down into shapes. Circles, squares, triangles. And you'll be able to put anything on your swing. I'm excited to see what you guys put on your swing. I am. And I've shown you everything I need to show. You got it all that you need. Make sure you post your finished painting to the event page. It says show your finished work here. Or if you can't find that, post it somewhere. I was able to do that whole video for you guys of all your amazing words that you say to me, which warm my heart, and your artwork. And I love to showcase you guys. So make sure you share with me. And don't be like, oh, I ain't sharing this. It's not that good. You're helping somebody else. Because you're better than somebody else's, I'm sure. All right? So you all warm my heart. I love you very much. You all have a great evening. And you're absolutely welcome. If you need to get in touch with me, message me through Facebook. Fastest way to do it. Check out my Etsy. Check out my YouTube channel. Hit all the buttons. I'm going to see you guys next Friday. And we're doing the snowman. All right? I love you all. Have a great night. Bye, guys.